Hello guys, Jason here, and in this episode, we are going to talk about how you can have a better experience when racing against other people on track. In case you didn't already know, there are rules for overtaking and defending your position. If you do not respect these rules, you will find yourself spoiling the races of others, garnering a bad reputation to your name, and getting slapped with penalties from the stewards, ruining your own race as well. For starters, I strongly encourage everyone to scroll to the radar page in the multifunction display when not adjusting other settings, as it will assist you in identifying drivers in your driving camera blind spots. So, let's take a look at some of the common scenarios on track. So let us start on the simplest part of the track, a straight. As long as another car is just even so slightly alongside you on the straights, that car is entitled to that space on the track. You must leave them at least a car's width to the edge of the track and not force them off the route. The car in front is only allowed one move to defend his position, and this move must be made before the braking zone, or before the opponent car gets too close. Weaving on the straights to block your opponent is not allowed. In the braking zone, it is the responsibility of the car behind to not run into the back of the car ahead. Do note that because of higher speed due to slipstream and lower downforce levels, following directly behind a car can cause your braking distance to increase, and you have a higher chance of running into the back of someone. Take a mental note to brake slightly earlier than your usual braking point. If you realize that you are going into the back of someone, it is best you steer away from the other car to avoid collision. When you are trying to overtake someone, it is important to get at least half a car length alongside your opponent without coming into contact with him before you guys turn into the corner. Always remember the half a car length rule, as it determines your right to the corner. If you are not half a car length beside your opponent, you have to back out of the attack. If you are being overtaken by someone who is already half a car length alongside you going into the corner, and you decide to turn in into him as if he wasn't there, it will not be his fault, as he has the right to be there. Hence, you must give the inside line to him and stay on the outside line. Please remember that your opponents are not walls or bricks. Going into your opponent is not allowed. I mean, can you imagine yourself just driving along and some guy from 10 meters behind suddenly appears at your door and punts you off the track? Now, would you like that to happen to you? No, so don't do it to other people as well. Have some respect for each other. On the exit of the corner, if their car on the outside is still at least half a car length alongside you, the car has the right to be there, and you must give the car on the outside the space and not run them off the track. If you go off the track, you have the duty to rejoin the track in a safe manner where it does not hinder any other driver on the racetrack. Remember, if you ever feel that someone put an unfair move on you, it does not give you the right to retaliate by pulling a move of similar nature back at the driver. Stay calm, stay focused, keep on driving, and submit a protest to the stewards after the race, and he or she will be dealt with accordingly in a professional manner. I hope that all of you respect each other on track and play the sport like how it's meant to be played. Race hard, race clean, and don't forget to be a good sport. I'll see you guys at the first round of the championship.